Good morning. Hey, good morning, Valerie. It's good to see you. So good to see you. I have to put my microphone on. Goodness. Okay, here I go. I'm going to click my microphone in. And hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our WIP Wednesday episode. So we are going to crochet together. If you have a crochet item that you are currently working on and you want to just sit and crochet with me, go ahead and grab it and we will start crocheting. I'm going to show you a couple things that I've been working on, and then I'm going to start working. Hey, Squish, good morning. I'm waving back. It's good to see you. So good to see you. So I'm going to, oh, my throat is dry. I'm going to take a sip. I have my coffee here. Yeah. It's good to see Squish and Valerie here this morning, and I know some others will join us very soon. So I am still on my cotton crochet kick, okay? So I decided, I showed you the beginning of this one. Let me see, where is it? Here it is. I showed you the beginning part of this one when I was working on it, but I have completed it. I did not weave in my ends yet. So I started with this gold and navy blue, and I ended up putting a green and navy blue. It's the same navy blue, but I just added a green to it, and so I added this color green, and it's this color navy blue. And it's funny to me how when you put those together, how they just kind of get a different look to them, you know. Hey, Alice, good morning. And so I decided to actually put a border on this one because I didn't make this one as wide. I made this to be a countertop, kind of like a resting place for my canning jars when they come out of the canner. And hey, Lori, good morning. It's good to see you. You got your coffee. I got my coffee. And oh, I need a little bit more. This morning light, it accentuates all my imperfections. But that's okay. That's what makes me me. That's my history. So here we go. Here is, you know, it's like a yellow, a gold and blue. And then the border, like this was the side. So I have 2 rows of border. But I did 5 rows on each side of the green and blue. And then I just went around and just did a complete border on it. So I didn't do a border on the last one, but I think that one turned out really good. But these colors were so different, you know, that I decided to make this border. And I like it. And I like it because it's sturdy, it's flat. When I set my canning jars on it. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Kelly. Good morning to you, ladies. I know it's not going to flip-flop around. I know that if there's anything, you know, wet, it's going to absorb it. It's going to protect from the sudden heat of the canner to the cold of the counter. It's going to protect from that. And then I had a little bit left over of that green. So I made a pot holder. So here we go with this. And this is kind of nice. So, you know, anyway, I just thought, well, that's a nice little set for anybody that might need that. So there you go with that. And Rosie girl, are you okay? You need to go lay down. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. You're my good girl. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down. So that's what I've been working on. And that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I did not crochet yesterday because I went blueberry picking again. This time it was just my mom and my granddaughter, Nicole, who is 3, and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was fun. She is adorable. She is at that age, and she is just a joy. She sees the beauty in everything, and she just makes everything fun, and she has lots of fun questions to ask. It was so cute because we were on an aisle, picking blueberries and having a discussion, and it was just so much fun. And every now and then she would say something cute, and like 3 aisles up, or rows of blueberries, 3 rows of blueberries. They were higher than in my head, so I couldn't see the people, but I would hear, this woman kind of giggle. So she was enjoying the conversation too. It was kind of fun. Kind of fun. So let's see. What I'm going to work on today is this scrappy one. And this is my scrappy, and it's just the double strand of cotton yarn. And let me see if I can even find where the yarn is coming from, because I had started several other projects and then put more. Oh, here we go. And put more more yarn on top of it. Look at this. Wow. I did not see that coming. So I'll be working on that for a little bit. And so yesterday we picked blueberries. It was 100 degrees. It was so hot. And the rows of blueberries, this is a different farm that we went to. There wasn't a good breeze. Hi, sweetheart. You need to go outside. I know. There wasn't a good breeze, and there was, the rows were closer together, so it like entombed you when you got in the middle. Oh, 99% humidity. And it just was just awful. So, when I would get to the end of a row, I would get a little bit of a breeze and it would be fine. But then I was like right out in the sun. So I either took full sun and a little bit of a breeze, or, sheltered by these tall bushes, and no airflow whatsoever. So anyway, it was a good learning experience because we do plan on planting blueberries. And the one blueberry farm that we went to prior to this, their blueberry rows were about, I'm going to say 6 feet apart, maybe even more. And there was such good airflow, and there was enough room between each row to actually get a riding lawnmower down, or a tractor. I could not drive my car. Yeah, you're too tall to go back out and pick blueberries. The sun will get you, huh? Yeah. So that one was nice. And then this one, they planted it the recommended. I know it was the recommended amount because I read how to plant blueberries, but it was too close. I'm sorry. I need to let my Rosie girl go outside. She is desperately asking, and this is her second time out. Hold on just a sec, and then we'll get to, go ahead, baby. We'll get to crocheting in just a sec. Come on, sweetie. Okay, go outside. Go on. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Wow. Yeah, she's been having tummy troubles, so I thought she was okay. She went out once, but she was just desperately asking to go out again. So when your little pepper asks to go out and she's desperate about it, you let her go out. So let's see. All right, coffee time. Last time you went out picking this time of year, you were down 2 days with a migraine. It was too hot. Well, you're not allowed to go again. Not until after our trip, Lori. No blueberry picking. No more blueberry picking for you. not until after our trip. So I have to get this untangled. So this is just a part of life. Oh, look at that. It came out really easy. Look at that. It looked really bad, didn't it? It looked like it was going to be a big old mess, but it wasn't. It just came right out. Yay. Okay. So that was easy. That was really easy. All right. So let me see if I can find my hook. All right. So, you know, I am really into these. And look what I found. I had made these. Oh, yeah, that's the right way. I had made these a while ago, remember? And I did a tutorial on the waffle stitch dishcloth. And so if you want to know how to make a waffle stitch dishcloth, just go to my past videos and check it out. I put it in the playlist of tutorials, so you can find it really easy. It's a super easy stitch. I love it. People are impressed. Every time they look at it, they're like, wow, how did you do that? You know? Oh, Kathy. Oh, Kathy. It's too early for you for blueberries. Yeah, Valerie. Oh, to get some exercise. She will crochet while her patient picks blueberries. Nice, Valerie. Nice. That's funny. That's funny. And Kathy says too early for blueberries, but not ticks. Oh boy. And Alice, you like this? Yeah, I like this too. So this tutorial is on is in my tutorial playlist. So you can go check that out. So I found this and this purpley one. And yeah. So I found these. And so I put those together with my stash. And you know, because one cannot have too many dishcloths, apparently. Anyway, this is my season for dishcloths. You know, I've never done this before where I did like all the dishcloths so much. I think because last time it was this season. Yeah, that's right. Last time it was this season, I did amigurumi. I did little tiny amigurumis. So, you know, like this right here, this right here. The little bee that I made, and then I made some chibi chubbies, and then I just, you know, I was just into making little things. So, you know, little amigurumi. I'm not into amigurumi right now. I have no interest in doing any amigurumi at all, which is really kind of funny. You know how you just get into a kick of doing a certain thing, and then you're like, So let's see. This is a 7 milli. I think I was using a 7 milli with this one. I don't remember. So let me move this down just a little bit so that you can enjoy. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Here we go. I'm going to move you back a little bit so that I can crochet with you and we can just sit and chat and crochet. I'm not sure if this was the right one or not. Let me see. And you know what? On this one, I did half double crochets. I must have been really in a hurry with this one. I was like, I am not. Now, the other one that I just showed you, I did just single crochet. So, but this one I'm doing half double crochet, and I have a couple different strands of yarn left. So I'm going to do this for a little bit. And so the closer I get to the Tennessee trip, the more I want to be able to just get us all together. It's just kind of driving me crazy. But it's going to happen. It's just, you know, we just have to wait for things to calm down a little bit. I mean, the problem is if you travel, then you're supposed to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks before you get together with anybody, right? So, like if we met as a group and we're all coming from all different places, that would not go over big right now. So I wonder if this is the right, do you ever do that? Do you ever like start a little project that's like not, you know, a patterned project? It's just something that you just decide to do for yourself, and then you don't remember what hook you used, and you don't remember what stitch you used, and you just start going, You know what I've noticed though is that now with my blanket, I haven't picked up my blanket for a while because it is so heavy right now, and it basically has to drape over me while I crochet it. Unless I would sit in front of at a table. If I sat at a table, I could put it in front of me on the table and let it go that way. But holding it too close to my face. And I'm kind of holding this up so that you guys can see me crochet, because it's always fun to watch someone else crochet too. So what's on your hook this morning? I want to know. I want to know, are you guys crocheting? Or are you just sitting there watching me crochet? I want to know. So, yeah, and I noticed that, you know, if you just do the same stitch over and over, that the sides stay nice and even. You might get a little lump. And I know that there's a way to get rid of that, but honestly, I don't care. I don't care. This is a dishcloth. It's actually a counter pad, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And a canning cloth is what I'm making this for. So I don't really care about the sides. Let me see. Okay. Oh, and Alice, you're on an amigurumi kick. Yeah. You know, it's fun. It's so fun. And I was on a kick this time last year. Amigurumi was my thing. Valerie is making dishcloths. She will definitely now do the waffle stitch. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Thank you. Good morning, Robin. Hey, how are you? And Kathy is making swaddle babies and monsters for kids in need. Oh, that is so sweet. Good morning, Carla. Good morning. And congratulations on winning. And okay, Valerie is working on crochet Ted prayer cloth. Crochet Ted prayer cloth. Is that a misspelling, Valerie, or do I not know what that is? But it looks like, oh, maybe you were trying to say crocheted prayer cloth. Okay, that's very, very sweet sounding. Oh, really sweet. Okay. And so, yep, here I am just stitching away. And I want to know how Kelly's doing with her son's really hot blanket. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I think about you every time I see fluffy, thick yarn. I'm like, wow, there goes Kelly making a big old blanket with Bernat blanket yarn. And thankfully, I think where you are, Kelly, it's not as hot as where I am. Because it is bad here. It's so bad. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And the thing is, like where we're going in Tennessee, in the middle of summer, it gets just as hot. It gets just as miserable, just as, you know, sweaty and hot and, you know, all of that. I've been there and I know. However, you're close to the mountains, and that allows, you know, you can go up to the mountains, and it seriously, if you go from Pigeon Forge up to Klingman's Dome, which is one of the highest points, and the dome itself is the highest point in the Smokies, it can be 20 degrees cooler there than than down the mountain. 20 degrees, no lie. We went there one 4th of July, and it was so hot down the mountain. We got up there and it was a totally different climate. We needed coats. It was cold. It was just crazy. It was, so yeah, you have options if you want to cool off. You have a lot of options. And just being in the mountains, you get a different kind of, um, I don't know. It's just a different vibe. But then in Florida, obviously we're tropical here. But yeah, it still gets hot. But the difference is in Tennessee, you get to experience fall and you get to experience winter and spring in a proper way. And now don't get me wrong, Florida's nice. And I think maybe I'm spoiled. We'll see. We'll see. I may be spoiled because never really had to, deal with icy roads and all of that, So we'll see. But I really am looking forward to getting back to some seasons. I am looking forward to that. So, I mean, the worst, here in Florida, we've dealt with hurricanes before and, whatnot, but, yeah, and there was one where the 3 hurricanes came through and, whew, that was bad because we were without electricity for 3 weeks and, that is miserable. And a lot of people don't know this, but hurricanes, they're big winds and everything. But once the hurricane passes, this weird there's a weird phenomenon, and it's like where everything turns, it's like pink outside, and there's no movement of air. Everything is just dead. There's no movement of air. So you would think, after a hurricane, things would kind of go back to normal with, like, air moving and breeze coming through and everything. But it doesn't a lot of times. And I know with that one, when we were without power for 3 weeks, there was no air movement. I had the windows open and I was sleeping upright in a chair next to the window, just praying for a little breeze or something to come through because I was just miserable. And yeah, that was so not fun. After that one, I told myself if ever a hurricane came like that, I would just get in the car and go and drive somewhere. I didn't care where. And I actually also told myself I would never come back because that's how miserable I was. So I made myself that promise because otherwise I was packing my stuff right then and going. That's how desperate I was. So I promised myself if I ever had to deal with that again, I would pack my stuff, pack my kids, my family, and we would just go and never come back and never look back. That's the only thing that got me through it. Mm. So today is Wednesday. This is the day that we get to pivot and the day that we get to change our course. So if we've had a bad week, I've had a good week, and I think I'm ready to stop this. I got a lot of this pink left, and I think I'm ready to stop this pink and go to a different color because I really do want this to be scrappy looking, and it's starting to turn into, the pink show. So I've got quite a few rows of pink. I'm going to cut this pink if I can, and there we go. And I'll save this because I'm going to use it, but I'll save this and let me see if I can find another scrappy. Oh, I know. I'll use a little bit of this green because see, I only have this much left. See, here's the ends right here. So I'll use a little bit of this green. That's nice. And all right, let me do that. So I'm doing the magic knot. I don't think I can hold it up and show you how I do the magic knot, but I'm doing the magic knot, and I have a tutorial for the magic knot. So if you want to know properly how to do the magic knot, go ahead and find that tutorial on my channel. And I very slowly walk you through how to do the magic knot. Now see this, I don't, you know, this is a scrappy blanket, so it's not a blanket, but a scrappy cloth. So I'm changing colors often, so I don't really care that it's going from, you know, this color to the green color, the maroon color to the green color. So then once I get those tied, then I just pull it gently and slowly, and then pull it nice and tight. There we go. And then I'm going to clip those ends. Nice and easy. Let me see. Yeah. There we go. And clip this other end. Nice and easy. There we go. And let me find this again. Whoop, I'm going to have to pull this out because there we go. All right. So am I missing your chat? Oh, okay. That still amazes me. Let's see. Oh, Kelly, the magic knot amazes you? That's pretty cool. Lori wants to know, Robin, did you make anything on your vacation? Did you crochet? And Wendy, good morning, Wendy. And Lori was using her washcloth and her scrubby. You're welcome. Let's see. Chasing baby in the rain. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Valerie's working on a crocheted prayer cloth. That's cool. You were chasing the baby in the rain. And let's see. Kelly says it's getting there, about a quarter of the way done. Raining here, 50s now. And let's see. Lori's back. And yes, I am going to be close to the Appalachian Trail. Yes, definitely. Definitely. In fact, Clingman's Dome has an entryway onto the Appalachian Trail. And so you can actually, it's like 0.6 miles from the trail for Clingman's Dome. You can get on a little jaunt trail and get to the Appalachian Trail. Let's see. Oh, Squish, you know, I am in my mind. I just haven't gotten around to it. I had a bad month where things just were not working out for me. And so I haven't gotten back to it, but yes, I intend to, and my deepest apologies. And Kelly says yes. And Alice is making a scarf using the 3D stitch. Oh, Alice, do tell, a 3D stitch. And Alice is so good about sharing her work with us on the Facebook page. So I love it, Alice, because you always share all of your work with us. You inspire us. You make us happy when we look at those adorable pieces that you make. She's been making, oh my gosh, she made a really sweet sunshine pillow. She made, here, this is easy. She made, yes, she's Superwoman. um, the squares are in therapy. Yes, that's right. That's right. The squares are in therapy and I need to be, but anyway. Um, oh, Alice, you inspire us. You definitely do. And I love it when you guys share your work on the Facebook therapy face the crochet therapy. See, I need word therapy too. Not one thing. I did not even take anything with me, laid around the pool most days or in it. It was very relaxing, fun vacation. We were with two other couples. So Robin just, she was a lady of leisure on her vacation. And that's awesome because you have been working so hard on your house, Robin, renovating your house. You deserved it. You deserved it. So that's awesome. Now, she did give me some therapy when I messaged her while I was pressure canning my first time. So she did do that. She hasn't sent me her bill yet for that therapy. Oh, so yes, let's see. And Robin says exactly. Let's see. Okay, Lori wants to know what the 3D stitch is. Yes, and she's hoping that she already knows it. You know, she knows a lot of stuff, so she might. But yeah, I can't wait to see that 3D stitch. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the one where it looks like the blocks are coming out, right? Is that the one, Alice? Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. And that one, it is a trick of the eye. Aw, thank you, Robin. Thank you. And okay, Alice said it's hard to describe. She watched a YouTube video and that helped her through it. Isn't that the way? Yes, so it's that it looks like boxes are coming, like when you lay it flat, it actually looks like the boxes are standing up on your bed or whatever you have it, you know, whatever, wherever you have the blanket or whatever stitch you're doing. So it's really kind of cool. It's an optical illusion. And you know, with colors and the way the stitches go and everything, that is pretty cool. Yeah, that is cool, Alice. And yep, everybody's like, "Oh, way to go. Way to go, Alice." Alice is fearless that way. She tries all kinds of things, and she is not afraid to give it a go. Give it a whirl. Yep. Hey, look, I got a little bit of green in there. That's kind of nice. And I'm almost at the end of my green. So I'm going to go ahead and attach another color while I have all this nice long. Let's see. What color am I going to do? I don't see any more little scrappies. Oh, here's a little scrappy. This is kind of pretty. Maybe I'll do this. Okay, I've got a little bit of this. See, it's already getting messy. So I know that's going to be fun. Whew. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, and I've got it going around and around. Ugh, what in the world did I do? Look, what a mess. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Let's see. Yes. It's in black. Oh. Alice said she's going to show it to us when she's done. And she's working with black yarn, which, wow, because black yarn is notoriously hard to see and work with. So Lori, I think it was Lori, called her a little daredevil because to work with black yarn, you have got to be brave and have good eyes. Because, wow, that is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to release this. Oh, yep. And let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. All righty. I finally found the end of this one. All right. I'm going to do my magic knot again. And I've got lots of room to do this magic knot this time. So that is a good thing. Good thing. All right. So I'm going to do this. Curl it over. And do this. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. Make my A. Curl it over. If you don't know how to do this, you're going to want to check out this tutorial that I've got, because this is such a time saver and it keeps you from having to do a lot of weaving in of ends, except for, obviously the first one and the last one. So then all you have to do is clip those two little ends, not too close. I don't like to get too close, but far enough away that it doesn't go into the knot itself. But oh, I did that one a little close, but that's okay. I'll show you. And then this one. Okay, I did this one a little closer than I usually do. Blame it on the cats. Let's see. Oh, you like the small stuff in case it doesn't. Yes. Okay, so Lori called Alice a daredevil, and Robin says that Alice does amazing things and she loves all of her stuff. And yeah. Yeah, so here we go. Okay. So I've got this going. Ugh, let me back this up just a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. All righty. So this is fun. I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are the best. You really are. I love hanging out with you. I love laughing with you. I love coming up with funny phrases with you. You know who I'm missing this morning is Jody. Jody, you were missed today. You're probably off doing some important stuff. Let's see, who else is missing today? Nikki, haven't seen Nikki for a little bit. All right. Here's my last stitch. You know how tricky that can be sometimes. There we go. Let's see. I'm old school. You make the knot, but you still leave in the tails. Yeah. Yeah. Kelly, I don't have another Zoom in the books yet. However, it is going to be soon. So let's see. Oh, yeah. So this started out with some light blue, and it's kind of very much blending. Yeah, Kelly, I haven't forgotten about another Zoom, because I know we are going to have some fun with Zoom. I have a trip coming up a week from today to Tennessee. So next Wednesday, I may not be able to do the live crochet along, the WIP Wednesday, just simply because I will probably be on the road. And I plan on doing a lot of lives from the property itself. But so see, look at that. That's a nice little change. Yes, Lori, you are coming the week of the 19th. Yes. Hubby and I are going up a couple days ahead of time. And so I think you just forgot that. So yep, we're staying that whole next week. So we're staying part of the one part of the 1 week and the whole next week. Yes, because Lori and her husband are going to be there, and they're going to help us. in various ways. Lori's going to be there to crochet with me and do some fun things. And Bob is going to help my husband with some of the like work in the big machinery. We're renting a skip skid, I think is what it's called, and with a bush hog attachment. I'm new. Okay. Hi, my name is Barbara, and this is my first time owning lots of land. I don't know what I'm doing, but thankfully the internet has YouTube, and I get to watch YouTube channels of skid steer. That's what it is, a skid steer. I knew I wasn't saying that right. So anyway, it's a skid steer with a bush hog attachment, which is supposed to like take down, you know, like brush and trees and all kinds of things. So yeah, that's fun. So we're going to be doing that. And fun fact, I am going to be filming all of that as it's happening to play on my sister channel, which is called Cedar Croft Homesteading Adventures. And Cedar Croft is cedar, of course, is the cedar trees, and croft means a little farm. So anyway, Cedar Croft Homesteading Adventures is my sister channel. So anytime we go to the property, anytime we do anything with that, I will be posting videos of that solely on that channel, so that you know, if you're here for crochet and that's all you care about, that's good. That's fine. Of course, I'm going to share my life with everybody, and I'm going to talk about things as I crochet. Okay, I'll say it one more time. However, if you want to see videos of all of that, I'm not going to bore you on this channel, because this channel is all about crochet and how it's our therapy, and how it just helps us get through. Did I just change? I just changed hooks. Look at me. Look at me doing crazy things. Did I just change hooks? I was using this one. Cedar Croft. Yes, Robin, it does sound familiar. And so Cedar Croft is the road, the name of the road that I grew up on. And so I loved that road, and I loved the name. And so when I found out that Croft meant little farm, and this property has a ton of cedar trees, so I just knew that that's what, you know, it should be called. And so I ran it by my husband, and he was like, that sounds perfect. So anyway, I'm moving back to Cedar Croft, and so that's what our farm is called. Our homestead is going to be Cedar Croft. And so anyway, from city to country, that's right. That's right. You got that right, Lori. I'm a city girl, but you know, all of my family, my grandparents, everybody, they lived in the country. And so spending, hey, Carrie, good morning. And it's a circle back with mom and dad. That's right. That's right, Robin. It's like one big circle. And so anyway, that's the reason for that name. So I have I have 0 videos on that channel right now. But after our, excuse me, after our trip to Tennessee, and I'm going to show, you know, all of the clearing and everything. Thank you. Sheep. I know, right? And I know nothing about sheep. However, when I was growing up, the farm right across the road from where my mama and papa lived in the country, they had sheep in that pasture. And I remember because they would take paint and write like numbers and things on the on the sides of the sheep. And I always wondered, you know, Robin, I've never had it. I've never had it. And so I would ask, why are they doing that? And my parents explained, that that was how they kept track of their sheep. And I always thought that was so cool. So I do know that they had sheep there, but I don't recall ever eating any sheep. So I don't know, or lambs or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna try our hand at goats and chickens first and see how that works out. I mean, because farm animals are a big responsibility. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. And so anyway, that is going to happen, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll put a link below once that channel starts up. If you guys want to follow me over there too, I'll be showing a little more. Hubby doesn't like to talk in the camera. He'll say hello or whatever, but he's not a chatterbox like me. So, he doesn't. Ah, okay. I've heard that too, Robin, that goat meat is actually very tasty. I've never had that either. So, um, I don't know. Anyway, so yes, they are. They're hard to keep in. I know. But I got to have a baby goat at least once, right? To hug and to make my best friend. All of my animals are my best friends, so I don't know if I'm going to eat anything. I might turn vegetarian. You never know. You never know. Yeah, it's been predicted that that's what's going to happen. So we'll see. We will see. So anyway, once we get up there, I'm going to show, all of the fun, learning how to use the skid steer and how grown it is, how we can't even get onto the property right at the moment because it's just so grown up. And so we're going to show all of that and hopefully, get some good videoing in and, do all that. So we can have some videos on that channel as well. But don't forget, we're going to set up a day camp where Crochet Therapy is going to have a day camp set up. And Lori and I are going to sit in our camping rocking chairs. Rock, rock, rock. And we're going to sit and we're going to crochet. And if I know Lori, she's like already got the yarn in one of those, bags, those what do you call them? Space bags where you just like suck all the air out. And so it's like 1,000 pounds of yarn and it's in a little square like this. And then when she opens it, you better back up because here comes the yarn. Gonna hit you in the face. And oh, Alice, have a great day. Have a great day at work. And you just, keep the world going for us, Alice. You keep it going for us, okay? And Alice, look at that. I mean, I'm still using this. I don't even know what to do now. I think it made it, I'm going to take this out because I think it made it start buckling. So let's see. Yeah, it did. It made it start to buckle a little bit. But now this is okay. I think I had just set it down and then I picked it back up and I picked up. I know, Valerie and Carla, exactly. Alice, yeah. Have a great day, Alice. And put you on the list for day camp. I know, right? And it does sound fun. Lori she was like a magician and she opened up that bag and but oh Lordy, just try to get it back into the bag. Yeah. that was a challenge too. So we're going to have to do some serious crocheting because oh, you know what? This is the K hook. Did I do that again? I did that again. Look at me. See, I can't talk and crochet at the same time. Okay, 7 milli in. Okay, 7 milli in. Okay. There we go. There we go. 7 milli is bigger than a K because a K is 6.5. All right. All righty, row. So, hey, you know what? I heard from, Well, I haven't checked this morning, actually. I haven't checked my email this morning, but I heard from two of our winners, Carla and I think it was Candace. No, not Carla and Candace. Who did I hear from? Yeah, Carla and Candace. Did I hear from Melody? I'll have to check. I will have to check. I don't think I heard from Melody. So we'll see. Got those prizes in the mail. And we're all good. Alrighty, guys. Well, we are coming up on, well, we're at 50 minutes right now. And as soon as I get to the end of this row, then I'm going to say goodbye to you. And look at this, because this is like a green, it really is called mint. And then this is, see, it's this color, which did not really look like a mint to me. See that? And then this one, which has a white to it as well. I still have quite a bit of white, and then it's going to turn into blue. So that's going to look pretty once the blue kicks in a little bit. But right now it's just a nice, like, light color. So, but it is looking like a scrappy, which is good, because that was my goal, to look like a scrappy. But you know, I also like it when it's coordinated too. That first one that I made that was coordinated, I really liked that. So I pulled out, when Lori and I went on our yarn crawl, I had forgotten that I had gotten some Just Cotton. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. And so I pulled out some more colors. And this is, you know, I don't even know if they have the color names on here. Let me see. Light denim. So this is called light denim, and it is kind of like a faded denim look, but it, you know how faded denim also kind of has that gray kind of a look to it too. So this one kind of has that look to it. And then of course this one is pumpkin. So that one's kind of cool. I had started something with that already. This green that I used, the little bit of green, and the green that I used in that other one is this green, and it is Christmas green. So there you have that. And then also on that yarn crawl and that was all at Dollar Tree. So all of those skeins of yarn were from the Dollar Tree. This one is Premier Home Cotton, and this one also came from the Dollar Tree. And this one is a gray color. Let me see if they have any other name for it. It's pewter. Okay, I see that. It's pewter. So that's kind of nice. And this one is Premier Home Cotton. It's 131 yards, 85% cotton, 15% polyester, so it's soft. Anytime they use like 85 cotton and 15 polyester, it's a softer cotton yarn. When they use, like with the sugar and cream, or also called peaches and cream, also this big twist is also very soft too, because it uses a little bit of polyester as well. But anytime you see like this one, the peaches and cream, and it's 100% cotton, that's a rougher type of yarn, because it is just 100% cotton. There's nothing to soften it. I like that too. I like them all, actually. I don't have a problem with a rough cotton, especially if I'm making a dishcloth. I think, well, that's what it's there for, to be rough and to, you know, be able to scrub my dishes with. So that's good. Oh yeah, that's a nice peaches and cream too. So I dug these out and I thought, you know what? I have a ton of colors and whatnot. Wouldn't this be pretty together? It would be very sedate and elegant looking. You know, if I did like a little bit of this with this as a border, or if I just did these as a single ply dishcloth, that would be nice too. So I have plenty of these, and I'm really looking forward to, you know, continuing my journey with this cotton yarn. And, you know, I say, if you have something that is like driving you, if it's a passion of yours, like right now, cotton is it. Cotton is what is making me happy. It's what's driving me. Go for it. Just embrace it, fully embrace it, because soon enough, that passion is going to wane a little bit and you're going to find something else. And that's going to be your new passion. I know Lori, one time, her passion was making hats. We had to get together. I'm going to have to take a sip. This was before pandemic, and we had to get together. It was, you know, at the library, at the public library, and it was a crocheters group. And so I showed them how to make this, you know, really easy hat. And it was, you know, a winter hat. You could either put a pom-pom on the top or you didn't have to. And so she just went hat crazy and just made a whole bunch of hats. And then when she was done with making the whole bunch of hats, she stopped. It's kind of like that Forrest Gump kind of a thing. Hey, Lori, I'm talking about you. That's why you came back. And it's kind of like a Forrest Gump kind of a thing, you know, where he just decided to run one day and he just kept running until he was done running. And so if you're on a cotton kick, if you're on a hat kick, if you're on a clothing kick, which I think Lori is on a clothing kick because she's making a top right now. Yes, your hubby misses you. Soon enough, he's going to get a whole lot of you, all in a row. And so anyway, you know, she's on a top kick. So she's making a lot of tops right now. And so, you know, just embrace it and go with it. Whatever is floating your boat, whatever is your driving passion right now to make, just go for it. Because yes, on the top kick. Yes. And because soon enough, that, just like Forrest Gump, he just stopped in the road, in the middle of the road, and he said, I'm done running. I'm going to go home now. You know, just like that. You know, one day that kick for whatever it is that you've got a passion for is going to stop, not permanently, I'm sure, but it's going to stop for that moment. And you're going to get another thing that's going to like be your driving passion. So just go for it. Go for it full on. Don't be ashamed. You know, embrace what you're into right now. Right now I'm into cotton and I am loving it. Loving everything about it. I love being able to make, you know, 4 or 5 dishcloths in a day. It's kind of funny if I'm sitting there and I'm crocheting and I get done and I just kind of toss one over to mom's lap. I'm like, did another one. And she looks at it and, you know, gives me the thumbs up on it. And so, you know, it just feels good. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel accomplished, whatever gives you that little boost, go for it. So I am going to keep going with my cotton kick. However, let me tell you this. My cotton kick hurt my hands for a little bit, and I did have to go a day without crocheting just to give my hands a break, and it worked. So if you overdo it, your hands are going to tell you. If your hands start hurting, listen to your hands and just kind of back off a little bit, because one time I didn't listen to my hands and I pushed through and I did some damage to them, and I ended up having to go to a hand doctor, a hand specialist. They took x-rays. I learned all about the bones in my hands and how they're not connecting the way they should. So that's where my pain is coming from, and you know, all this stuff. So anyway, I learned a lot about my hands, and I also learned to either give myself a break or slow down whenever my hands give me that indication. So On that note, my friends, we're right at 1 hour. So, get some aloe and put it on the hands. Yes. Thanks, Valerie. Have a super great day too. So, guys, have a wonderful Wednesday. Remember, if your week hasn't been going right, today is the day where we can pivot and make it go in the right direction. Hey, if our week has been going good, just keep going in that direction. And if you have a passion for anything like cotton or blankets or amigurumi, just embrace it. It's all good. Yeah. So anyway, guys, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And I will see you on Friday. Have a great day. Bye, guys.